We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. Ray going to return it. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Whoa! He's got room to run right at the start. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Yellow. Yellow. Easy.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. There's Jefferson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
3rd and 6.
Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to have the 1st down and more. That's good for 11 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And the Raiders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll go play action with Goff. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be second down. On the ground, this is S2W11. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Right side.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now. And down to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Yellow. 180.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
15 yellow.
One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yellow. 15. 15. 15.
To throw is Mahomes. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
Well, there was no pressure there. Come on.
And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Hey, Sunday.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he will slide down, but he knew exactly where he needed to get to, and he got there, and he got the first down.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Attack!
Mahomes on first down. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drive, picks up what he can.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a touchdown. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hey, rip lift. Yellow.
Mahomes back. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Hey, rip lift. Yellow. 180.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. Harrison Butker now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Bowers the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Open man. That's Dante Fulton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Run out of the gun for Genty. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down mark. so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Once again, it's Genty. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible. Run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On 2nd down, Goff. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pesh. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Second and a yard.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it.
God, that's absolutely stupid, dude. Come on.
71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Buckner's extra point is good.